It's 6:45, I'm on my way to my morning class. I look tired, not been sleeping great because of the heat, and if I'm honest, I actually feel really tired and don't particularly want to go this morning, but I'm going to go anyway. But the only exercise I really want to do right now is be in a pool, maybe with a swim up bar.
Good morning, it's Wednesday here at F45. We've got triple double.
Whoever said girls don't sweat, take a look. Yeah, right. Week 3 of the F45 8-week challenge completed, and I'll be honest, this is the first week I have really struggled. It has been 30 plus degrees every day in London this week, and it has been so hard to sleep that I've been so tired for my classes. Everybody tells you how important sleep is for your body to recover and to have the energy to go do these workouts, because I'm burning like 500, 600 calories in a workout, and I go first thing in the morning. So to not have a good night's sleep has made such a big impact. However, saying that, despite how I felt, I've actually still had quite good results this week. So I've lost another kilogram on the scales, which is good. That may well just be sweat because of how hot it's been, but that's another kilogram down. And I've been doing a few things this week to try and help keep me motivated, and things to make sure I can fit this into my life. This week I've done 6 workouts in a week. I still have a full-time job, I still have social commitments, I still have other things that I do. So trying to fit it all in is sometimes quite challenging. So I've done a few things to help. So one, obviously the meal prep is done for me, which is still ideal. And given how hot it's been, the last thing I want to do is spend any time cooking. Breakfast whilst I work, at least it's all prepared and done for me. I lay out my clothes the night before. Whether it saves me any time, who knows, but at least I'm prepared. I've organised. I book my classes in on the app, and I put it in my diary that that's what I'm doing. So if people want to do social things, it has to fit around that rather than the other way around. And it will take a lot of your time to do something like this. I think I sometimes underestimate how big of a commitment it is for this period of time. I've done a few other things this week to motivate me. So whilst the scales have shown 1 kilogram loss, which is good, and I'm happy with that, I don't think scales are always the best way to measure your success, or not the way to measure it entirely. So I've done a few things. One was to take pictures. So a friend advised that I do that actually. So I had the pictures at the very start, and I've taken pictures sort of 2.5 weeks in. And I've sent it to a couple of friends to check that I'm not going crazy, but I think I can see a difference between the start and where I am already, and that's helped motivate me. The other thing is trying on old clothes that I would like to get back into, you know, that gives me the drive to keep going. And also putting on some things already that a few weeks ago were quite tight and now just feel a bit better. I think that helps. Non-scale victory, managing to fit back into a small. And pushing myself in classes. So it has been so hot, it is really tempting to take it a bit easier just because you're sweating by the time you walk in the door. But I have done a few things. So one is a heart rate monitor. So there's lots of different heart rate monitors you can get. Lots of people have them on the watches that they wear daily anyway. But this is a heart rate monitor I wear just in the classes, and it's an F45 one, so it links up to the screens on the wall, and it actually tells you, okay, you know, this is your heart rate, this is how hard you're working. And being F45, they have done it so you're trying to reach 45 points, and that's based on your heart rate. And the aim is to reach that 45 in a class. Sometimes the trainers will say 50.
Yes, Daddy! 46 should be getting 50.
But 45 is what you're going for. So I think that helps. And I've also been buddying up in the gym. So finding somebody else who's got similar goals as you, or kind of challenge you to push yourself that little bit further. And telling everyone, I mean, I'm doing this and it's on the Telegraph so people can see it, but telling friends and family what I'm doing has meant that there's more accountability. And also my friends have been so supportive, and even, you know, comments that people have left have been really supportive and has motivated me to keep going. So a challenging week. I cannot wait for a big thunderstorm and it to be cooler and just to have a decent night's sleep. But actually the results are still coming. So I think that has given me the extra push to keep going into week 4.